Well, we left 2,800 reeds there for sandblasting and painting 7 pieces. Today, we came on a trip here through Campinas, Demetrio, Jenny, Jr., Campinas, almost at the border with Bauru. We almost reached Jau.
500 kilometers inside Campinas, we traveled.
Now here, we're going to resume and put the cab here, right? So we can disassemble the chassis, and here is where it will stay. So we work with packaging. So she's wrapping the card to avoid scratching the paint that was done underneath, right? So this cart will move it into the cab. Yeah, now it's going to stay there, right? So Tuca is going to paint it. They're going to paint all the openings. They're going to apply paint to the whole thing. Actually, in the cab, they're going to leave it painted, right? After that, we'll keep assembling everything, and then we'll release the chassis so we can take it apart and send it to the sandblasting guys, right? We're going to need a bunch of work, right? We got another man, half a man. Let's go. Wait a minute. I think that doing it like this on her upper arm there, I think it's easy to come here, turn her to the front, lift her back, so go ahead. There. Stop. Wait. Wait. It's heavy, man, really heavy. Come on, go over there to that thing. Wait, go slow. Let me see. Wait. Agora? Thank you. Go back. See? Part of it will be good here. Where to? Thank you. But look here how it turned out. It turned out good here. Look there, see? It would have been even better to support it over there, but it actually turned out even better. Wow. Perfect. Thank you. Oh, it got all messy, didn't it? Really heavy, man. You grabbed it right there, and your hands aren't even wearing gloves. Did you know it was that heavy? I thought it was lighter. It was light. Even the truck bed, is it lighter or heavier than this, or is it the same price? Proportionally, it's heavier, but actually it's lighter. It'll stay on that cart, and they'll apply the gray all over it. Now, the whole thing, everything, inside and outside, because underneath, Tuca already did it. Underneath, okay, the floor is already painted. Now he's going to focus and apply it to everything, right? The entry, the inside, the roof, it's basically going to be ready, because to really finish it, we'll leave that for later on the cab and the chassis. Like I said, then we'll align the front, then we'll paint it all at once with everything so we don't lose alignment, because everything will have to be aligned again. Everything, okay then? But now it's going to stay here for a good while. It's going to get washed again, right? This here, we're going to give it a wash. There's still some dirt over there, and we've already washed this part, right? Yeah. That dirt has already been cleaned, but it still needs... Yeah, it needs to get better, right? Of course, right? But these sealing spots here, no. So that's going to come off. That's foam, right, man? Like one of those. It's going to come off. Otherwise, it'll stay. even if you paint this here, right? It'll get a coat, won't it? It will. Of course, it won't need to cover everything 100%. But we're going to leave everything the same color as it is here, you see. Yeah, it's just dusty, just a bit dusty. Now here, not here, we're actually going to paint because it's gray and sand this before painting. Yes, we'll prepare everything, of course, clean off all this glue, everything, that's it. I saw that there's still a lot of residue. There's quite a bit. There's quite a bit. It's still a bit annoying, right? It's about cleaning. Yeah, this prep work, cleaning is the most annoying part. You can see it. Yeah, it's more annoying because that's it. Okay, let's put it over there. Yeah, so the chassis will stay here and we'll put it on stands to make it easier. Ah, it doesn't fit, right? So hold on. Hold on, it fits, it fits. So bring the chassis back. Look, bring the chassis back there. I'm going to put it up there. Hold on, hold on, hold on. It has to turn the little wheel there. Hey, hey, hey. To put in your garage. You have to send the chassis today. Let's see, because here, let me see. You can call. You say, look, I have a chassis here from an F100, from an F1000, and I need to sandblast and powder coat it. Can I bring this chassis today? He doesn't know. He doesn't know it's his mom's. He already took out the brake lines from this thing. Already had nothing. I said, oh my God. Here it is. Try turning here, look. Oh, but it looks like the screw is here. I loosened it. Maybe the screw it's stuck there in the ferrisher. Oh. See if it turns. It turned. Do you want some penetrating oil? There you go. Come on, a little more here. You got it. Wow. Let me get one. 7/8 here. It hit. Careful. Stop. Wait. Let me. It won't fall. No, it was a 4 there. Man. Dude. Oh my God. Now it worked. There, nothing. Good. It is. We need to call Junior. Oh, wait a minute. Let me put a. Where's the screw? Stop there. Okay. I'm going to pull with the jack. Wait a second. Pull there, Junior. Jack. Literally, it's a cart. It's not a cart. Go on, go there and put one there. There, that's good, not there. This here is a transmission crossmember, right? We're going to paint this here. If you leave it like this, it'll get painted over, it'll get sandblasted over. This is a loose part. We'll assemble it later. And this one here, if you leave it, it'll get dented. This here is actually just the guard for the drive shaft joint. Okay?
Hey Demetrio, hi, what's your approach going to be? I know this isn't the right time to ask questions because the guy is super busy here and we're going to make him help out, work, take things apart, and answer.
No, but go ahead.
What will your approach be in terms of mechanical inspection of the chassis and suspension components? Not exactly.
I think it's a good approach. Here's the thing. When we assemble it, man, we're already going to use new parts.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way, man. Look at the disc. See how it is? Look, we'll have to machine it here to see how far it goes. This disc is going to get too thin, just like the Galaxy. We're going to replace the disc, the bearings, the brake calipers. I'm going to have the brake hoses checked. They'll have to be replaced. See? Brake lines? That'll all be new too. So what will be left for us here? Steering tie rod end. The shock absorbers. So we're already going to install the reworked ones in the rear. We're going to replace the leaf spring bushings there, right? We're going to replace these bushings here. We can't risk installing it like this. Do you agree? So we're already leaving. It's looking good, you see. It's not bad. I don't know if you worked on this.
I didn't even touch it, so...
Man, the rest is just an inspection. Let's open the differential. Let's take a look inside, right? When we put it on the chassis, everything will be checked and replaced. You'll see the list, man. I'll send it to you.
A lot of stuff.
It's not much. You saw that what I mentioned isn't a lot. Tie rod ends. I think the most expensive thing is the rotor. I'm not sure this rotor is expensive.
More or less what was done on the Galaxy, so...
Just a little less, because the suspension here is less complex. It doesn't have as much stuff.
Are you going to have some custom shock absorbers made? That's a good idea.
Right? We will, but only when we decide on the height, you know?
That was another thing I wanted to ask you about regarding the height. She has dropped spindles here, right?
Exactly?
But you told me you can still lower this a bit more.
But then, for that, we'll have to adjust this arm here, you see, because look, the problem here, the real issue is exactly this. All right, right now it's without the box, but what happens when it swings, just imagine this here, it's going to stay here, right? Wow, just imagine this is going to move like this, right? It's going to work here, it grabs it here, look, it was already grabbing, see? These arms, they need to be reworked, okay? Or rework here so that it comes out here or higher up. We're going to have to check that, okay? We're going to have to fix that. And it has to do with the height, because originally this doesn't grab Y. It's much higher here, so this stays far from this. The steering link here stays far from this bar here. It makes sense. Is that clear?
What is that, Demetrio?
Here's the thing. Look, it's a tie rod end puller, but this puller doesn't always work. It gets the right angle here. So look, I'm going to force it. What's its purpose? See, if you can get it on camera, you can. See, it holds the arm here, and this pin makes it apply force. It's missing the screw, but look. Look there, see? It's going to break the tool, and it won't open, man. In these cases, man, we do it the usual way, which is what? Bring out the sledgehammer. It's not the right way, but it's what we've got, right? Then we take it out. Hey, man.
Hit it.
Hit hard, but hitting is what she does too. No, I can't.
It could hurt, so no.
So then what do I do? We put it here. Grab the sledgehammer. But the sledgehammer, it doesn't work. I can't hit here. Look. I have to hit it on the side so this comes off, okay? But what happens is there's a right way to hit it, right? Also,
Calm down, Demetrio.
That's it.
Man.
Getting scared. The client's scared, guys, but not everybody is. Look. It won't come out. Wait, boobies.
Here comes Booby.
This thing, man. We're going to have to use some force. Let's get the long bar. That long bar over there. This one is too small.
No, but it's just for
A guy. But then I can't do it. No, man. If you hit it, don't grab the long bar, man. Go, look. It let go. It let go. Look. We have to figure out a way. Careful, my hand. So, you get it? I have to hit here. I can't hit here. If I hit here, it won't do this. Release. And the force that Booby is using here to give it a...
It came off. What is that?
Thanks. Huh? Not everything is bad. These are the parts that develop play. This one's good.
This one, but then you're going to change everything. Absolutely everything, right? Yeah?
That's ideal.
Let's change it since it's cheap, right?
It's not that cheap, but that's okay.
Don't throw stuff like that, man.
Until then, it was cheap. Hey, watch your hand, okay? I'm going to hit here so it comes out. Look. No, it's not budging. Hit here. It's twisted here. We're going to have to lift it up here. Man, wow, that's a lot of weight, dude. A lot of weight, Geraldo, for you to keep lifting. No, it's not. I think I'm going to put it there. Look, yeah. Now, look, I'm going to lower it, okay? Watch your foot. Wait, Geraldo, let me help you. Hold on. There. Let me just put this bag, this here. I want to put it here already. This one. I want to put it here. You're not going to paint it with epoxy.
No, here's how it works.
All this part that we're taking apart, all these control arms, this spring, we paint that. Here, only the chassis will be sandblasted and painted, okay? Because it's going to have the bushings installed here. Then we'll rework everything inside the shop during assembly itself, okay?
Now, when you receive this painted chassis, how are you going to store it?
So
For day X?
first thing, when the chassis gets here, we're going to wrap it completely with that stretch wrap, okay? Then we're going to assemble it, this part here, so I can put the wheels back on to make it mobile. We're going to assemble the pickup truck here, the cab, which won't be taken apart anymore. That's why it's painted underneath there, right? That's why, got it?
It already moves atop the chassis and will keep...
It's mobility, right?
You can already start aligning...
This with him already in place, Oh.
It's work, huh, guys? Look at that. How the complete restoration is done. And this, which is a simple car because it's a pickup,
It's a simple car.
it's just a cab and a bed. If we were talking about the Bolero, about the car, more complex.
This one and this one are here.
Demetrio, is there any part here that's really bad and needs replacing?
Apparently no, man, there isn't, right? Nothing's really bad.
It's just the brakes, the rotors, right?
Just routine maintenance, it's a solid car. You had worked on those bars, right? So those bushings were already new.
You get it? The front bushings, yeah, you can still use those, right?
It's all good, it's just that these rubber parts are so cheap
That it's worth it.
that it's worth it for us to replace them.
Domestic or imported? No.
It can be domestic, man.
And it's good, it's good.
It doesn't need to be imported, right? Well, basically we took it apart. Oh, we still need to remove the stoppers. Let's take these supports off too, right, man?
Oh, are you going to take it off?
Oh, let's do it, man. Because then we paint underneath here. Then we paint this on the workbench and assemble it. Right, Geraldo, or else things get bad here.
Underneath, it only gets the essentials, right?
It'll just be this here. Look, basically a bare skeleton.
So it doesn't cause problems for the guys, and it's extra work.
And another thing is where it really needs to be painted, okay? Because none of this is going to be taken apart anymore. Now, the things we're going to assemble, disassemble, assemble, it's better if they're not assembled yet, right?
Now explain to us why this paint is epoxy.
Man, it's much more resistant, right? So it holds up better, it doesn't scratch as easily. It's eternal. The chassis,
Man,
it really is. Oh my God.
it looks cooler and nicer visually.
See, man, no, the paint job we do looks the same. Visually, you can't tell.
It's like a matte black.
It's a matte black polyurethane. The one we use is tougher. But since everything is like this, I always tell the clients, let's do the epoxy powder coating, which is more advantageous. It's going to be blasted anyway, so it'll already come properly coated, you know? It already comes properly coated, damn.
This is gonna look nice, huh, man? That's awesome. It's gonna look brand new. A $300,000 pickup truck. Look here, look.
Here, we have to carve here so we can find the screw. Wow, look at that. Look, there's a screw here. There's a nut here. Look, see, it's literally buried in there. Look, what is it? That's it. I'm going to loosen the suspension bump stop. I'm going to take this stop off.
No, okay, but it's dirt and debris, grime.
Yeah, it's the car's original dirt. Look at this Paranazol.
How many years has it been? Red dirt?
No, wait, Paranau has red dirt, see?
Red dirt and
Our guy here doesn't even know what Paranau dirt is. This doesn't look like Paranau dirt at all, huh?
Geraldo is a dirt expert.
Yeah. This soil here, it's not from Paranau, no. Terra Roxa. Look over there. I found him. I found my guy.
That's crazy. I found it. Hey, how many years, huh?
Isn't it? And hey, do you remember? Remember? We've already washed this chassis really well too.
Right, huh?
Oh my goodness, here we go again, man.
But
You really have to take it apart, right?
since we're close, let me show you the reinforcement made on the chassis where it usually cracks and breaks because of the steering box.
And where it was, right? Cracked, yeah.
Exactly. Look here at the reinforcement that was done.
And don't forget to go back there. Remember it was crooked?
It was crooked, yeah.
The patch was down there too, look.
They adjusted here and aligned the chassis. Chassis aligned, man. Pickup truck, huh? Wow, man, crazy. That's cool, mano. Go inside.
Look, inside. Here it was boxed, look.
Where? Ah, yes, we closed it here, right?
To be able to reinforce it, that's when it was boxed, right? We call it boxed. Some people boxed it. The whole chassis, completely. Personally, I don't like it.
Because it loses its flex.
I've already explained this once, right? So like the chassis, the frame rail, it needs to have a certain amount of stiffness.
If it's too much,
Otherwise you can crack everything. There's no way around it.
makes sense. That's it.
So, and another thing, it's not a car that's going to carry much. There's no reason, right?
Man, it's just me and a 10-year-old kid.
Too much rigidity in the chassis. You need to see it, right?
That's it. You can show this here. Look.
Damn.
Yeah, of course you can.
Of course, man, you should come join us. Hold on, let me just put these tools here. This one, put it here.
Look at this, man. Look how green this is. Wow, what a nice smell, man.
This one here, wow, look at this, how crazy this is. Did you see the big guy mono?
Cool animal.
Right? So,
How beautiful.
my base is ready. Look, that's what we always say, right? We already polish it and see how it looks, okay?
Why is the roof matte? Exactly.
This is just the base coat, not the final paint.
It's not the final one.
It's just the beginning. And then we finish it. She, you see, picks out any little flaws that need fixing. If a little ripple shows up here or there,
What do you do then?
It's perfect here, man. We'll sand it again. 3 more passes, and that's it here. Some tiny ripples showed up, man. Really small, funny. It didn't look like it. It didn't look like metal, but it is on the metal, yeah. This car must have had a roof rack at some point. And then there was a little ripple here, here, there, and there. Just a small thing, man, right there. Look, so we sanded it and fixed it with the primer itself, the PU itself, right? The paint already gives it a little fix. But look how this turned out.
Just look at this.
Right? How beautiful. It's the same thing I always say. We do it in stages. We paint. You saw we painted all the openings and everything. So theoretically, it's done, right? After we finish the outside part, we do the inside part here, see? And that's it. We do the inside part of the trunk later here.
Which is the inside. And finally,
because here's the thing. The paint that gets in here, I won't be able to polish here, but I will still polish it. So, for example, we're going to finish the exterior paint of this car here. Then we remove and mask this part and paint here. If it gets dusty, which is normal, it's not a problem here. Now, if we choose to paint inside here first, when I paint here and it gets dusty inside, then we're in trouble, man, because I can't really polish inside here.
so
Here it's going to be perfect. It's going to look like this. Look, oh, okay, the paint dripped, it did. Okay, so now we're going to clean it up properly, right? This was brake fluid. It's pretty common on the Brasilia. Beetle. Okay, so we treated the metal. There's no rust or anything. Now we're just going to decontaminate here, sand everything, and paint.
that's crazy, man. It's really crazy.
But the car is wonderful, really beautiful, and it's super rare. Man, wow, it's a variant too. That's hard to find.
Really beautiful. What color is that?
Is it tropical green?
I thought it was forest green.
Yeah, no, it's tropical green. It only came out that year. It's here too. We're already preparing the trim pieces, right?
Which matches the color of the car.
So no, it's not Brasilia. Brasilia, usually TC, this one is silver, but in variant 2 it's graphite.
Look, it is.
It was silver, but it's graphite. We're going to paint it graphite. Is it ready? So, look, this one here is black, but this one was graphite, this one was silver. It was wrong. But this will be the standard. After we finish painting, you'll see how this car will look.
This is the car he rebuilt, this front.
Exactly. Wow, man, but we rebuilt it. This box,
That's crazy, I remember.
this box, this part here, look, this was made, there were some places we did by hand.
I remember, okay.
But look there, look how it turned out. Look, the rubberized coating, look, perfect. You see,
Perfect. Perfect, perfect. There's nothing to say.
you'd say it's original.
There's nothing to say. Beautiful, 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 beautiful.
We like to preserve it just the way it was, man. Original, especially because it's a car that's gonna stay 100% original.
How beautiful, huh, man? The choice to keep it original, right? Oh, yeah.
This car has to be, right, man? Look at this. This one has to be. We didn't take it off the chassis. There was no need. This car never had the body taken off the chassis, so we're going to preserve that. However, we're going to paint the chassis up on the lift. We will do it. And then you'll show everyone the underside and how that's going to be done.
It's without disconnecting.
Without disconnecting anything, that's how we do it. So what's going to happen? Whoever looks at this car in the future will obviously know that the car was restored. Especially because a paint job like this, preserved since the 80s, is rare, but they'll look at it and say, wow, man. Anyone who really knows will see that the car was never taken off the frame, but the chassis will be all nicely painted, so that's cool. Even though we've already taken the body off cars here, I always choose, if possible, not to do it, which is the case here. We had to work on the floor. There was some body work done, but we preserved it. We restored the floor, and that's cool.
That's really crazy.
Man, when someone looks at the car from underneath, when I lift it up, they'll say, no way, it's original, the car. That's really crazy. Everything will be new. But look at this variant.
Man, it's beautiful. I wasn't expecting this, just beautiful.
Beautiful. It was right there, you know? That's what I always say when it's in the primer, but when you throw paint on it, wow.
The car really stands out, you know.
Just wait until we add the windows.
Wow, then it's going to look great.
I always say a car only feels real once the windows are in, right?
Like the Bellina in the back, right? It looks better each time.
Right? You'll see how cool it is. This is an awesome, really nice project.
Beautiful color, wonderful, chic.
Coming out, the F100 comes in paint, and the F100, it's trickier, right, to paint, right? You see that
It's a
monocoque, right? Like it's practically a single block. Looking at it here, besides what you're seeing here, I only have 3 more parts to paint. The hood, the 2 doors, and the tailgate, that's all here. Right, man, but not the F100, right? Not the F100, man. Let's go load it up now that the chassis has arrived.
tow truck.
The tow truck's here. Let's go. I'm worried about time. Come on, our friend's over there. Hey, bro, wow. That's it, that's it.
That's it, that's it, that's it. Dimitri, this.
Man, let's go, let's go.
No need to tie it, just leave it. Leave it loose. Nothing's going to happen. It won't fall, no. Then a guy shows up eating a cake over there. Look, walking, look over there. Look, showing an empty thing. What a shitty thing to do. He showed the food to the chubby guy, man. What a jerk, chewing away, and he still showed the food. Then he went to light a cigarette and smoke in the guy's face. Man, he showed the food to the chubby guy, Vincero, man. Wow, he showed it right in Bolo's face, man. What a jerk, what a jerk.
Here, it's being painted too, right? The gyms, no, it is what it is. Right? Look at that, come on, let me find it. There, that's just sandblasting. All right. Look how cool it looks here. It's still going to be painted. It already has style. It has a gym.
What a crazy place. This place is wild. I don't know.
Ah, it has to be far away, right? Because of the blasting, it's really loud, right, man? Look, there's sandblasting over there on the cab.
That noise is from the blasting in there. Where is he going?
Let's go this way. Look, up here. Yeah, he wants us to leave it here later. Look, right next to it, here. Yeah, I'm turned like this. Look. So it doesn't get in the way. You can leave it now. Now the truck, I'll hold it here. Look. You're going to drop it here. Go, go. There you go. A chassis. It's 1990.